Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today we are going to start a little bit differently. I would like to share a video of my 3-year-old reciting a surah. The video is dark simply because if she knows I'm taping her, she will either not want to recite or she will recite playfully. So I tape her in secret. One of the reasons I tape her is to track her progress. Let's listen.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu la ilaha illa.
Wahai koilah tak putus tiatu mana na'umamisa ma'timama fil ard Antallasi wahidur minnas
Illa bi'idhni
bila isni
ya'lamu ma
la yamma
baina aydihim wa ma khalfahum wa la yuhituna bisyai'in min
masya
wasi'a kursiyuhus samawati ard wa la ya'uduhu
Bismillah
wa huwal
Hasib.
Amin.
That was a video of her reciting Ayat Kursi. This surah is one of the few basic surah that I recite to her every single day. Since she was a baby, I would recite these surahs once in the morning, once at night. So it's at least twice a day. So since she was very young, she has gotten familiar with these surahs. When she turned about 2.5, she started picking up on the ending of the surah. So whenever I recited to her, she would end it with me. Up to recently, this is a very recent video, recently she's able to recite the surah in full. She understands the sequence, she understands what comes next, because she has become familiar due to listening to me recite to her every day. In theory, she only knows the Arabic alphabet, and she's up in terms of Iqra, she has only learned up to the alphabet Dal. So if we look at her theoretical progress, she should be nowhere near reciting a surah, and yet due to familiarity from listening to it being recited to her every day, she's now able to recite with mistakes. As she grows older, she's going to learn the tajweed, the makhraj, the qalqala and everything in depth more. So by the time she understands the theoretical part of reciting, all she's left to do is to put what she's familiar with and the theory that she has learned together in order to be able to confidently recite correctly and properly. It's not going to be alien to her. She knows the surah. She just now has to learn to recite it properly. It all started with being familiar with the surah before putting the theory together with what she's familiar with and being able to recite it properly. Let's put the same concept with English. Back to the first video where I shared that what's most important is for us to get familiar with the language. Become familiar with the language. We learn the theory along the way, and then all that's left for us to do is to put what we're familiar with the theories that we have learned in order for us to be confident to speak the language. It's exactly the same concept. So speak the language, use the language, get familiar with the language, make the mistakes. Go through the process of learning by making mistakes, and inshallah you will get there one day. The next time I see you, I will be sharing a success story, and I'm hoping that this success story will give you more conviction and more confidence to start speaking the language, and inshallah one day become confident to speak the English language. With that, this is the little girl with a million words signing off.